If you want walkable downtown living in a newer concrete high-rise, 1151 Sunset should be on your list. And here's what the internet won't tell you. I'm Mark with KelownaCondos.ca. Today, I'm walking you through 1151 Sunset, who this building works for, what to watch out for, and the details that actually matter when you're ready to buy. 1151 Sunset, it sits right at the edge of downtown Kelowna on Sunset Drive. This is the very definition of urban lakeside living. It was built in 2018. This is a concrete high-rise with 102 units. It's small enough to feel quaint, but it's large enough to be well managed. The building consists of 1 and 2 bedroom units that range from roughly $500K up to $900,000 or more. This really depends on size, views, and finishes. Strata fees, they run approximately 52 cents a square foot, so you're going to be paying around $350 to $650 per month, depending on the size of your unit. That's going to cover the gym, party room, hot tub, and all the building's operating expenses. This building was ranked number 18th most searched building on my website last year, and it has a very solid list to sales ratio, meaning that condos sell fast when they're priced correctly. Here are a few reasons why I really like this building. First, it's got a great walkable downtown location without some of the chaos. You're on Sunset Drive, so it puts you steps from beaches, restaurants, nightlife, but you're not right in the middle of it all. You get access without the constant noise. Morning walks along the boardwalk, evening patio dinners. You could go to a Kelowna Rockets game in 2 minutes. It's all there without needing your car. Second is they have some great floor plans with true floor-to-ceiling windows. These units, they feel bright and spacious because of how they're designed. The 04 plan is one of my all-time favorite floor plans. There's no wasted space. Everything is functional. The windows, they bring in a ton of natural light, and it gives you actual views, not just a glimpse of the building next door. Third, it was built in 2018, so you're getting a newer concrete building. It also didn't have a lot of speculators buying in it. This is important because buildings largely bought by speculators often feel less homey, and they keep the expenses low. There's nobody there checking everything out, which that can make the building appear worn. Here are a few things that you should be aware of though. First, there's a large development plan to the east of this building. This means that there's going to be construction noise in the future and some view impact depending on which unit you're in. The 01 units, which face southwest towards the lake, they're going to be less affected. But if you're considering an east-facing unit, understand that your view could change. This doesn't kill resale, but sometimes buyers will ask about it when you eventually go to sell. Second thing, some patios here are on the smaller side. If you're okay with having your morning coffee on a couple of chairs, the smaller patios will work fine. But if you want a large outdoor entertaining space, it's probably not going to cut it. The floor plan, it might be generous inside, but the outdoor space varies unit to unit. So you want to check the specific patio dimensions during your showing. Third, the parking is underground and it's accessible via a long driveway. This is great for preventing people from sneaking in. Some units in this building, they come with 2 side-by-side stalls, and they're not tandem. So if you're someone that has multiple vehicles, those 2 stalls could be a game changer. If you only have 1 car, you could easily rent the other stall to somebody in the building, often for $100, $125 a month. But not all units have 2 stalls. So confirm what's included with your actual unit. There is a lot of visitor parking, but it's monitored, and you'll need a pass or they'll get towed. Fourth, rentals are allowed here, but short-term rentals are not. If you're buying with future flexibility in mind, you can rent it long-term, but you can't do Airbnb. Finally, this building, it has a separate HVAC system for each unit, rather than a centralized complete system like One Water. This gives you complete control over your own heating and cooling, which is great. But it also means that if the system needs servicing or replacement, it's your responsibility. So if you're seriously considering a unit here, you want to make sure that you get the HVAC tested during your inspection period, because HVAC units are $10,000 to $15,000 to replace. So you want to know the condition of it before you commit. This isn't something that you're going to find in the depreciation report. The amenities here are moderate, but they're functional. You have a gym that's well equipped without being resort level. There's a party room that's got a full kitchen for hosting guests. You have a meeting room if you want to work from home or have a meeting. They have a really large hot tub. It doubles as a sitting pool in the summer. And because there are only 102 units, they don't get overcrowded. Owners I know there, they appreciate that the gym is actually available when they want to use it. It's not packed at 6 a.m. like larger buildings. And given the strata fees are around $350 to $650 per month, they cover these amenities. Plus, it's going to cover the building maintenance, your share of the reserve fund, and insurance. For a building this size and location, that's pretty reasonable. You're not paying for a concierge, multiple pools that you won't use. You're going to be paying for practical amenities and really good building management. If you actually use the gym and the hot tub, that's super good value. But if you don't, you're not really overpaying for them. This is where 1151 Sunset Drive really delivers. You're in downtown Kelowna on Sunset Drive, which means that you're literally steps from some of the best beaches, restaurants, and nightlife that Kelowna offers. The waterfront boardwalk is right there. Morning walks along the lake, evening strolls to City Park, all without getting in your car. From this building, you're a 2-minute walk to Prospera Place if you want to catch a Rockets game or a concert. You're close to the Rotary Center for the Arts, the library, the cultural district, dozens of coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, all within a 7 to 10 minute walk. You can hike Knox Mountain in the morning and be back before breakfast. Downtown Kelowna, it gives you that energetic, walkable urban lifestyle with waterfront charm. The vibe here is a blend of urban living and lakeside access. You'll see young professionals, downsizers who want convenience, local executives, and people who prioritize walkability over space. There's year-round activities, festivals, markets, events. They all happen steps from your front door. You're close enough to everything that your car becomes optional for daily life, not mandatory. You'll still probably need one, but you're not going to need to use it every day. This location works best if you want minimal car dependency and maximum access to community, culture, the waterfront. If you need quiet suburban privacy, this isn't it. But if you want to live where things are happening, Sunset Drive delivers. If you're seriously considering 1151 Sunset, here's what I tell buyers that I work with. The best floor plan in this building is the 04 layout. Everything flows, nothing feels wasted, and it lives larger than the square footage suggests. If you see an 04 unit available, you should look at it. The units with the best views are the 01 units. They face southwest towards the lake, so you're getting the sunset, the views, and you're less impacted by the future development to the east. Because there are only 102 units, the building still feels quaint. The amenities don't get overused, hallways stay quieter, and you're more likely to recognize your neighbors. Some buyers, they love that community feel. Is 1151 Sunset right for you? Well, that depends on whether you prioritize walkable downtown living, generous floor plans, and newer construction. This building works well if you value location and design over the resort-style amenities of other buildings. The buyers that I work with who love this building, they typically want to live downtown and they don't want to pay for all the extra amenities. You want to find out if this building matches what you're looking for? Let's talk about your situation. I'll give you honest guidance about whether 1151 Sunset fits or whether it doesn't. You'll find my calendar link in the description below. I'll also put a link in the description that'll give you all the building information and current listings at 1151 Sunset. If you found any of this helpful, hit the like button and help other people find these videos too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.